Hi, I'm Mandy Gascoigne, and the ELR I'll be reviewing today is called The Nerve Impulse, and it's from the textbook Biology by Publisher Prentice Hall. They provide websites as part of their curriculum so the kids can go online and try out the concepts they're learning in here interactively. Let's check it out. This ELR requires a code to access, which is provided in the student textbook in the chapter on the nervous system. The text has codes for many different types of ELRs throughout the book, all available to the student. You would type these web codes in right here. Let's begin. After entering the web code, it'll take you to this page called Active Art. This is actually a picture from the book that they've been reading, so they know they're in the right spot. All they need to do is click Start and they're on their way. The great part about this ELR is that there are two parts, a learning portion and then a game which allows me to test what I learned. There's text and animations. I read the text up here and then I watch the animation. Let's go on. This is a great picture. It matches the one in the textbook and interacts when I roll over different pictures with my mouse. It is also color-coded so that the students can associate the correct ions with the correct ion channels. I read what goes on, and then I look at the picture and click Next. That part went kind of fast. The good thing about this ELR is that the students are in control of how fast or how slow it goes. If that went too fast for them, and if they didn't really see what was going on, they can easily click Previous to see what happened. Now I know what to focus on, these green things. I can look at them and see what's going on. Now I understand and I can move on. Let's click Next. So this ELR continues to go through several of these animations with the accompanying text. The animations are really great. They emphasize the main points, like right here, has to do with charge. It's very clearly demonstrated. It matches what's in the text and all correlates back to what they're learning in their lecture and in their book. Let's continue. It's giving me small segments of information at a time, and I can choose to go back if I need to. This animation is really clear. And it looks like it's ended. I've read everything up here, I've watched the animation, and now it's time to move on to the simulation to test out what I've learned. The simulation begins on this page, which provides a brief introduction into the activity. Let's start. Wow, looks like a game. The instructions are to drag and drop the ions across the membrane. If the student was paying attention at all while they did the first half, they should know exactly what to do. To produce a resting potential, they have to drag ions in the right direction across the cell membrane through these pumps. If they try to move them through the channels, they get this warning box that they're not doing it correctly. This is good so that kids know right away if they're going in the right direction. Now I have to think which ions go on the inside and which ions go on the outside. Unfortunately, this ELR doesn't tell you right away if you're moving them the wrong direction. But again, you have 6 minutes. Let me go ahead and show you when you do it correctly. Drag the potassium ions inside these green sodium-potassium pumps, and you pull the sodium ions out. And this is exactly what goes on in the cell. And so they are actually having to think about this and do it themselves. This process continues until the student wins the game. I hope you enjoyed my review of the ELR, The Nerve Impulse, from Publisher Prentice Hall, and that if you use books from this publisher, you also take advantage of this great resource.